Okay, we're going and we're doing Elfin Lakes, and it's been a while since I went up here, and I still can't find my what do people call them, micro spikes, crampons. But as you can see, I'm bringing snowshoes, and I do have like mountaineering style like crampons. I don't know what they're called. Like the difference of what specifically what they're called. Anyways, we're hiking this a little late in the day. Ooh, slippery. Definitely looking like I don't need snowshoes, but and I asked some people down there, they said it was pretty icy, but it's just the amount of times that I've gone to do this hike, and then all of a sudden, even though it's not like powder per se, you go and you get, what do you call it? Sorry. You reach some crunchy snow where you're just falling through constantly. I'm just bringing them. And yes, again, slightly out of breath. I know, we're working on fitness, okay? Just ripped off my tooth here for a quick second. The way I loaded my bag, I'm not gonna be able to shove my jacket in where I normally do, so I'm just gonna wrap it around my waist. So as you can see, I double knotted the sleeves. I put it through the little, I don't know what you call it, straps to cinch the backpack down. And I just wrapped it around there, double knot it, and then tucked the body of the jacket between those. Yeah. This trail is pretty icy, but I don't know. I should probably unburied my crampons there. I have them shoved in the middle of my jacket. It's evidently packed like the ground right here all the way up to the lake. And that's chill. Didn't need to bring my snowshoes, but the weight is good. It's good to get my legs going. I don't know if I mentioned, but we're hiking there for the sunset. Now, I think I should have left at 11, but I slept in. So that's why we're kind of just like busting a butt, you know, boogie woogie, and heading up as quick as possible. I Googled it this time, so I knew the kilometers exactly. It says 11 kilometers up, but I'm not sure if that's from the parking lot or Red Heather. I have a feeling it's from Red Heather, but don't quote me on that. So it's gonna be a 22K walk, hike, whatever you want to call it. And the way back down is definitely gonna be in the dark. By the way, these things my poles keep on poking me in the back of the head. It's really annoying. But this is what happens when you pack your bag in like, I don't know, 2 minutes. And just like throwing everything in. the reason I was stopping there is that my boot's pinching weird. So I don't want to kind of lean forwards a little bit. I don't want to stop to fix my boot, but if it keeps on bothering me, I'm going to have to. It's tied up weird. These boots, like, they're not the worst, but they keep on giving me blisters. And, like, I've got a couple 100 kilometers in them. So they should be broken in. But they're just starting to break in. And I will admit, normally I'm more of a shoe guy. But if I'm gonna wear crampons or snowshoes, I kind of need boots. So we've been doing boots lately. And also just figured it'd be getting used to them and whatnot. Okay, we're back to having hats off again. The sun, just a minute of it is just so nice. I'm gonna stop in a minute because having a bit of like anxiety about the keys, because I put the keys in my jacket pocket and I got this thing where I'm like, did I zip the pocket up? Did I not? And I'd rather be looking for them now than in the dark. So I'm gonna probably just stop in a second and put them in my actual backpack so I feel a little safer. I feel like that little jump was special just for us. You and me. Ooh. That was cool. Thought they wiped out for a second, but no. There's a bunch of them, but only the first guy was carving. The other two were just snow plowing. Okay, so it's gonna be a time-lapse heavier hike for sure. There's not much to look at as far as like this first part anyways. Sorry, a little out of breath. Like, I'm keeping this pace, but going uphill, so it's probably a little slower than I normally walk. I'm guessing, like, normally I walk just under 6 kilometers an hour, like somewhere around like 5.8. And I'm guessing right now I'm doing about 4 uphill because we're chasing daylight here. We're gonna talk about what I packed, and I don't really know what else today. This is probably, I don't know, I'm gonna try and, time lapses are too long, and CapCut, I can only accelerate them 10 times, but what I found is that I just clip it all together, set it up, and then export it and re-import it, and then I can go faster. I could do another 10 times. So that, if they're a little long, that's what I'll do. And hopefully, we're still figuring this out. Like, as I said, I'm not a filmer, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm just some guy with a dream. So let's keep on going. As you know, no breaks for us, because not that I like breaks. Sometimes, like I will, but I'm more of like a movement person. And yes, I'm sweating, don't judge me. But if we're gonna catch the sunset, we gotta just keep on pushing. And yeah, sorry about the time lapses being so heavy, but I don't know, I'm still kind of like I have things I want to talk about, but it like I don't know. I just have to process some more. Oops, slippy slip. So the things that I packed. I did pack a sleeping bag, like a disposable sleeping bag, just in case. Like it's not the greatest, but it's better than nothing. I packed a couple underlayers in case I get cold, and a different shirt to change into. I got one water bottle, you didn't see that. Like a Gatorade bottle. And it's full. And then I got some like tablets. I didn't bring my filter, but we'll see if that was a mistake. I also left thirsty, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. I'm normally fine. This is going to be, I'm guessing, like 6 hours of hiking, but, I'll drink water when I get home. Maybe have a sip at the top, too. Yeah, I'll have a sip at the top, wash my bottle, or fill my bottle of the lake, throw a tablet in just in case. And then, obviously, snowshoe, crampons, poles. I threw the baskets on because I wasn't sure how powdery this is going to be. Not a fan of baskets, but when the powder is here, it's flat. When the powder's up. So I didn't bring my headphones because just decided to be with nature, and I do need to think a bit about life and all that crap on the way down. And then charger for my phone, charger for my lighter. I don't know where my Bic is, so I just brought a plasma lighter, which is like the ones that shoot there's electricity. It's not the greatest, not the safest. I brought a bigger knife, but that was only because I wanted to bring a knife and I didn't know where my little pocket knives were. I do think that was most of it. Well, if it wasn't, then yeah, I messed up. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we'll just keep on going. And I think we're getting to the top of Red Heather here, because there's a little cabin off to the side. If I remember correctly, it's off the right, but it's been, I want to say like 4 years since I came up here. am telling people if they look at the camera, I'm like, hey, it's 10 times speed. Don't worry. Like, I'm not being weird about it. And as I said, depending on how long, I might 10 times, you know? So it sucks that, like, I let myself get out of shape, but, like, I was walking and doing exercise in Fort St. John, but it was very flat. So it's hard to stay in shape. And, like, I'm hoping after being here for a while, my cardio will get better and I can do these without breathing heavy. And get back to where I used to be. Like, I used to be pretty much a mountain goat, and that's kind of the goal, to get back there with weight. So, you know, yeah. That guy was flying, so I didn't have time to get him in frame properly. I know I should probably ask, but whatever. That was only his feet anyways. I better check what my phone battery is and see if I have to whip out the umbilical cord. Probably gonna skip a bit here because this is just more of the same. I changed my mind. We only skipped about 200 meters there, and we're back on it. I don't really care. I got a phone charger. We're sticking with it. In a minute, we're gonna whip out the umbilical cord and get this thing charging. I checked the maps for 11K from here, and it's 1:15, and we have to be there probably about 4 would be a good time to catch the sunrise, or sunset, my bad. So it's well within a doable pace, so we'll see. Yeah, teach back off. I'm sweating. Just holding it. So, as I said, like, well, I don't know if I said, but I'm pretty sure that we just have to get up on top of this ridge. Then we hike along a ridge, if I remember. But, like, it's all just blurring together at this point. It's been so long. Yeah. The time lapses have been a little much, I know, but it's just, I don't know. It just, I got things on my mind, like wrestling with like fate. Like, what feels like fate? Ooh, this is pretty. Hold on. You know, there is pros and cons of filming without headphones. I do find it that it's easier to think about when I say next and all that. And maybe I am talking too much or not enough. I don't know. As I said, like, I'm just figuring this out. And like, this is all really just practice for the big hike. By the way, like in my head, when I talk about it, I call it the Great Walk. I think, like, I know I'm filming too much. Like, if I filmed like this on the Great Walk, it would chew up too much battery. It'd use too much space. I know that, like, I am going to, like, use a OneDrive and, like, ship it out. So I'm not going to keep all my footage with me. But I know this is too much. And maybe I should practice a weekend. Because my goal is 10 to 15 minute videos for the Great Walk. You have to take it with a grain of salt because my thermometer is right by my body here. But according to it, yeah, I'm really sweating now. It's 10 degrees. So I'll probably, just wait, catch my breath here. I'll probably switch shirts at the top. Can't believe I forgot to spare a pair of socks again. I like switching socks. We're getting there. We're getting there. Start to flatten out up here like I remembered, but I'm definitely gonna have to put crampons. Well, not definitely, but I'm going to put crampons on the way down just because this is very rough and it'll be a lot more slippery going down because sun will be going down, ice up and all that. It's yeah, so told you it was 10 degrees. I forgot about that. Gonna get a little choppy up here. So I am gonna be looking for a job, like I said. And I don't know. It's Saturday, by the way, so I'm not like still screwing up. I mean, as much as I normally am. Whew. So we've kept a near constant pace other than, stopping for like adjustments, like keys thing and Red Heather. And honestly, I've had my camera out for pretty much the whole way. Ooh, that's pretty. Almost had a bit of a slip there. Yeah, like I really do feel like I am filming too much here, and it's just since I filmed so much in the beginning, I feel obligated to keep on filming the whole way. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be a hike. I'm gonna have to get off my phone fairly quick because this is gonna be eating up storage. Fix my shoe. I'm definitely gonna have a blister. I should have fixed that down there. And still dealing with that other one from the hiking to the Chief, hike back. That one still left me with a bit of a blister. These boots, man. Like, I like them as far as they got great support. And I don't know, they're just some kind of Solomon boots. They have great support. They're fairly waterproof, like Gore-Tex, right? They could, they were more. They could be used reapply, but they've taken forever to break in. But they are starting to break in. I've had them for years too. It's just, as I said before, it's been. I'm talking too loud. I'm sorry. But I do hike mainly shoes. I usually only hike with boots in the snow. Switching it because on the Great Walk, the pack, feel like I should wear boots more often. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. As you can hear, it's like, or can't hear, it's dead quiet up here. It's beautiful. Can't remember. I tried to open the maps and it won't open up here, I guess, because of no service. And it said 3 to 7 hours, but I feel like we're making more time than that. like faster time than that, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I mean, hopefully I'm going the right way too. Because the thing about hiking at night, sketchy. But also I don't have any bear spray, so I'm gonna have to get some bear spray. But it is the middle of winter. Like it's January. And I'll tell you the time that it is at this second next time I pop in. I wish I could hike with people, but it's just things like this is kind of, at least with my current friends here, it's kind of a hard sell. You're like, hey, do you want to hike up and watch the sunset and then hike like 14 kilometers back in the dark through the mountains in the middle of winter? It's just like, I used to have friends that were down for that, but then when I started to get more into like partying, they kind of went away. So, yeah. And then my other friend that like he partied but also hiked, he moved to the island, so it's just me. It's just me now. But I'm gonna probably go hang out with my buddy maybe tomorrow, so I don't know what I'm gonna really film tomorrow. I haven't messaged him, but I'm just thinking something more chill. Cause like, I'm not tired or sore or anything right now, but there's always the off chance that I am like a little sore tomorrow. So, but this, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do tomorrow. Oh, look at all the stripes. As much as I am a YouTube addict, I really, I don't know what normal people film when they hike. They're obviously, maybe they are, but they're probably not filming this much. And I can understand why it'd be boring, but the normal content that I watch is like people playing video games and financial stuff, ironically. And I don't know, politics I find interesting. None of that stuff you'll get out of me because I'm just not that person. I like it. I think it's interesting. I like current events. And just I don't know, that kind of stuff. Oh, and science channels. I really like science channels. But that's the kind of stuff that I watch. And this is the hiking stuff, last thing you'll see. Or personality, vlog style. Nope, not me. So you're like, well, why? Why are you filming it then if that's not what you like? It's because I don't know. It's what else do you film? Because I really want to film the Great Walk, and I'm just trying to figure out a way to make it interesting. I don't know how long this was gonna, how long this video is gonna be, because at a certain length, I feel like it's just dead because no one's gonna watch it. So but obviously at this point, with the amount of footage I gathered and the way I'm filming this, it's gonna be way too long. Last time, the longer one, I wrote that song, and whether you like it or not, that's just what I did. And it was 90 minutes of filming, and I cut it down to like 50 minutes, and that took like 7 hours. So that's the problem with filming like this. But I should have filmed last, but we'll see. Next time, I'll try and film at a different hike with less or something like that, and see how that comes out. Should eat breakfast too. I'm kind of hungry, but that's okay. I did bring a granola bar, so at least I'll have a snack at the top. Yeah, this has been a little shaky, I'm sure, today. Kind of realizing how shaky this would be. But I had a couple slips back there. It definitely feels weird with the camera, but as I said, I am telling them, like, hey, like, this is just 10 times time lapse. And I'll cut them out if it's not going to be. Just like crossfade or whatever. Because it's just, personally, I don't care, obviously. At this point, like, I don't care if people film me. But, yeah. Maybe I'll come up here with, like, a tent and a backpack and, you know, that kind of thing. Really hope I didn't lose those keys. Anyways, and film a day hike backpack, or overnighter backpack trip up here. The problem is I only have a cold sleeping bag, like one that's, I have a -10. I was thinking I only have my -30 bag, but I do have a -10. Originally, I was trying to make videos that you could poop to, but I'm realizing that nothing I'm doing is that interesting. So now I'm doing videos you can cook to. And I think I said this before, but it's just something that you can have in the corner. You don't really have to watch, and you can just cook your food, and enjoy your afternoon. Just background noise. And I guess now you can see what I think of my personality. And I'm just I'm background noise. But I mean, because it's just nothing I'm going to be talking about is really that interesting. At least for a while. But even so, everyone has their own life. They're busy. And I just don't want to I don't want to waste people's time. So I'm trying to make more videos that you don't have to pay attention to, and you just kind of look over here and there, and you're oh, that's kind of cool, that type of thing, and then just feel a little company. That's why I'm trying to keep the time lapses and stuff less than a minute with just chill guitar, so it you can just chill. I don't want to take your time up. I already have an addiction to YouTube, so I don't want to make your life worse, or not worse, but you know what I mean. I don't want to waste your time. And I really enjoy hiking. I do enjoy filming. Truthfully, if I wasn't filming right now, I would just have headphones on and just grinding out, and probably be pushing a little faster because I wouldn't care about being out of breath. And because talking while filming talking while hiking does take a little bit more. out of you. I'm kind of annoying to hike with too, I should say, because I pretty much talk the whole time. Yeah, got a bit of motor mouth on me. Bit of marble mouth too, but we must be getting close. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. That was interesting. I barely caught it there, but I'm gonna leave just a glimpse of that crow in there. But I've never, like, I must have, but okay, let me try this again. I've never heard a crow making noise while flying, but I must have at some point. It's just so quiet up here, like its wings, or maybe it's squawking a bit. I don't know. But it was interesting. I really hope those keys are still in there. And I do notice that my voice is going up and down too much to be calming, but yeah. And also on edit a couple days ago, I realized that I'm also making the guitar too loud. Like, we're not doing action stuff, so I gotta figure that out. But we're getting there. Catching up on these cross-country skiers, but it looks like there's a downhill coming up, so they'll take off again. That blister on my heel is starting to feel like something, but, you know, we're getting close to halfway done. It's going to be pretty raw, and I think it might suck for a couple days, but I think, well, I'm just not stopping. I want this sunset, and I'm willing to suffer for it. And I'll check the time and let you guys back in. So it was 2 o'clock when the last time I said I checked the time. I don't know if I ever said that. And I'll check the time now. It's 2:35, by the way. And I think we're getting closer. By the way, a lot of people do hike up here and then ski down with headlamps in the dark. And then there's also like full moon parties here sometimes. And that's pretty cool. I've never done it personally, but I would be interested. I really need to make some new friends that actually do outdoor stuff. And I don't know. It's just they keep on bailing whenever you're like, hey, let's go do Black Tusk or whatever. And then they're like down, and in the morning they're like, nope. Try cap cuts in video stabilization and see if that helps with this, because I'm trying to stay off their path there so I don't like indent it. It's a little soft, but we'll see. Pretty exciting. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's a bit of a building. I think we're getting close. The crunchy is definitely a lot, but what do you do? I'm pretty excited for those granola bars. Again, I really think I did film too much here, and I don't know. I don't think this is going to be interesting, but you know, no more excuses, but like I'm seriously trying to figure this out, and we'll see, because like I'm figuring it out. I am gonna ask for comments. Like, I'm not gonna ask for anything else, but comments would be nice. If you made it this far, it would be nice if you told me, like, personally, I feel like too much time lapse, too much filming. But at the same time, maybe too much talking, maybe just too much of everything. I don't know. And the color grading, I will figure out eventually too. I keep on ending up back in the tracks. I don't want to ruin it. But so yeah, just tell me what you like. Hate comments accepted. If you want to just say it's horrible, that's fine. Just tips. Like the camera, I'm kind of stuck with the camera. At least for right now, I don't have any other plans or abilities to figure out what to do with that. So if that's the problem, I don't really have a solution. We're here now. I literally did not put away the camera the whole time. So, or if you're into this too, like you like having the whole hike, I'm fine with filming it all. So let me know that too. Anyway, we're almost here. It'd be cool. I bet the lake. I was thinking I could fill my water bottle, but I'm kind of realizing that the lake's probably frozen. I walked past the lake here, so we're just backtracking a little bit. Not that far, evidently. Here's the cabin. So, not sure. I should say that it's 3 o'clock, so we have time to figure this out. Maybe pushed a little fast, but oh well. As I said, it had been a long time since I was up here, and I did forget where they were, the lakes were. And I gotta say that they also look different in the winter. Sorry. I'm gonna show you the lake. I'm going to throw on my snowshoes and then probably hike up to that ridge over there and try and find somewhere to prop up to watch the sunset. So we're just gonna end it here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. The basket had to slide all the way down the hill. Okay, back up. Okay, so I have a feeling the sun's gonna go like this and land right over here. So I'm gonna post up right over here and wait for it to go down. I'm sorry for keep on popping in and out, but I told you I talk too much. Anyways, hopefully I don't have granola bar stuff stuck in my teeth. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is my final goodbye. I promise. By the way, though, I will say, I told you I can't shut up. That blister that I'm getting on the back of my heel. Wow. Oh, pretty. Bird sewing. Yeah, definitely should have dealt with that right away, but now we're dealing with it now in the form of pain. Anyways, actually, goodbye now. Goodbye.